90-Day Fiancé. Varya, Malina, and Geoffrey Paschel's relationship timeline explained. 90-Day Fiancé couple Varya, Malina, and Geoffrey Paschel are celebrating 5 years of being together in 2024. Geoffrey from Knoxville, Tennessee flew to Russia in 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 4 to meet Varya. Geoffrey's trip to Russia got off to a bad start, and things didn't work in his favor when he opened up to Varya about his criminal past. Their rocky road to their happily ever after did see better days when Varya came to the U.S. However, Geoffrey was awaiting trial following a domestic violence incident with an ex. Geoffrey kept maintaining his innocence while fans begged for him to be removed from the show. Geoffrey and Varya wanted to make fans curious about their relationship status. They refrained from posting about each other. They posted no clues that would have helped fans know if Geoffrey and Varya were still together. What was the most surprising part about the relationship was Varya deciding to stay with Geoffrey despite his imprisonment. She keeps proving that she loves Geoffrey and is committed to him. According to In Touch, Geoffrey's ex-fiancée, Kristen Wilson, told authorities he assaulted her at his Rocky Hill, Tennessee, home on June 9, 2019. Sheriff's deputies responded to a domestic disturbance call. As per a statement from the Knox County District Attorney's Office, the victim informed officers that Geoffrey had grabbed her by the neck and slammed her head against the wall several times. She was also thrown to the ground and dragged. Geoffrey took his ex's cell phone and didn't allow her to leave the house. She was finally able to escape to a neighbor's house when he fell asleep. According to a report by Monsters and Critics, Geoffrey and Varya met on a dating site in January 2019. He was already dating Varya when he asked Kristen to marry him in March 2019. Geoffrey was already speaking to Varya while promising marriage to Kristen, while also still being married to his ex Brittany Paschel. He has reportedly been married 4 times, including his marriage to Brittany. As of 2022, In Touch was unable to confirm if Geoffrey and Brittany's divorce was still pending. Meanwhile, Kristen was assaulted a couple of months later, in June 2019, a few weeks before he flew to Russia. Geoffrey kept secrets from both Varya and Kristen. He also filmed the show just a few weeks after he was arrested for domestic violence. While Geoffrey did tell Varya about his criminal past, he left out details of him attacking his ex. He told Varya that he had spent around 11 months and 29 days in jail after he was charged with illegal possession and selling of drugs. Varya was shocked upon hearing Geoffrey had spent time in prison. She was taken aback when Geoffrey lost his cool in front of Varya's friend after finding out she had an American ex. Geoffrey assured Varya he was a changed man. Varya's family asked her to leave him. The fact that Geoffrey had been divorced 3 times also worried Varya. She told Geoffrey that they were moving too quickly when he proposed to her. She assured him that while it wasn't a no, she was wondering if they were soulmates. With his pride hurt, Geoffrey went back to the U.S. He decided to give his relationship with his other ex, Mary, another shot after Varya rejected him. However, Varya surprised Geoffrey by showing up at his house on Christmas 2020. He decided to move forward with her. In a June 2023 Instagram reel, Varya explained that while she was leaving Russia in 2020, she didn't know that she wouldn't be going home ever again. Varya got COVID-19 when she was in the U.S. and seemingly nearly died. The full recovery took her 3 months. By that time, the political situation in Russia got much worse. Varya had also made a few statements against the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and she didn't feel safe going back. She wasn't going to leave the U.S., but she also didn't want to go against their immigration law either. Varya flashed her green card at the camera and said that she didn't have to get married to get it. There is a DV lottery where people from all over the world get a chance to win American residency. Even though the chances are extremely small, depending on which country one is from, it was still something Varya thought was worth trying. She had no idea that she had won because she forgot to check the results while trying to solve her relationship problems. Geoffrey claimed that Kristen's bruises were self-inflicted. She had a large, raised bruise on her forehead. There were bruises and abrasions on her back, arms, and the inside of her lip. She was also diagnosed with a concussion. The jury found Geoffrey to be guilty of aggravated kidnapping, domestic assault, and interference with emergency calls charges. Geoffrey was sentenced to 18 years in prison on February 3, 2022. He ended up filing for an official appeal on July 9, 2022. His appeal was denied in September 2023. Varya was living in one of Geoffrey's houses in Pensacola, Florida for 10 months. She also got a driver's license in June 2021. In November 2021, Varya decided to help Geoffrey sell the Florida home ahead of Geoffrey's sentencing. After putting the home on the market, Varya moved to Knoxville. She began living in Geoffrey's house and started taking care of his 2 dogs. Varya is also helping manage several of Geoffrey's rental properties while he is still in prison. On July 11, 2024, Varya celebrated a major relationship milestone with Geoffrey. She revealed that it had been 5 years since Geoffrey first came to Russia to meet her. She shared the first selfie they ever took together at the airport, in which Varya wore a yellow suit and Geoffrey was wearing a striped blue and white shirt. Varya called their relationship journey a wild ride. She added that Geoffrey keeps telling her that she's the best woman in the world. Varya didn't reveal how the former 90 Day Fiancé cast member was doing in 2024.